Howdy, and welcome back. Today we're going to be answering the age-old question that literally no one is asking. That question being, can you commute on an 883 Sportster? I'm going to answer that for you. Let's get on the freeway and find out. So, we're going to answer that question right now. If you got a short attention span or you got something better to do and you just want a one-word answer, yeah, you can commute on an 883 Sportster. But if you want a little more detail, I'll give that to you. Can you commute on an 883 Sportster? Yup. Is it safe? No, it's a motorcycle. So, I mean, if you want to be real safe, drive a car. And a lot of this is going to pertain to if you're in California, because a lot of the commuting has to do with lane splitting. One of the biggest benefits of commuting on a Sportster, not specifically an 883, but any Sportster, is the size. It's so slim and narrow. I can split through pretty tight traffic. When I started riding motorcycles, a lot of people were trying to tell me, oh, other drivers don't care about motorcyclists. Other drivers, some even go out of their way to hit motorcycles. But the thing is, I don't think the average driver is given as much credit as they're due. And I'll show you during this video how many people will actually give a little courtesy space for me when I split, because it is honestly the majority of people. Oh, here we go. Lots of traffic. Speaking of the devil, and this is why I like commuting on the bike. Check. See, there you go. Guy got over for me. Thank you, sir. Like this guy. You see how much he moved over for me? People move like this guy just moved. He's not even in my lane and he'll still move. There you go. This truck moved. Everybody's moving, man. Commuting on the 883. What about the freeway speeds? What if you got a long commute? What about these things? What about the comfort of an 883? So yeah, I have about a 22-mile commute. Thank you for getting over, sir. Thank you for getting over, sir. I have about a 22-mile commute, 25, something like that. It's not very far, but it's all freeway riding. And on the typical day when there's no traffic at all, I go about 80 miles an hour, between 80 and 85, keep up with traffic, stay in front of traffic really. And it's no problem, the 883 can handle it. If it's your first time riding, you'll notice it's high RPMs while you're riding. And it's gonna sound bad, it's gonna sound scary. But the Sportsters like it. The power band is pretty wide. I think it's about 2,000 RPMs wide. But you'll see I just switched from 4th to 5th when I hit 70. And that's typically whereabout I shift. When I'm getting up to speed, getting up to 80, I shift out of 4th into 5th at 70 miles an hour. And the RPMs, I don't know if you can hear right now, but the RPMs aren't even that high right now. And a lot of people are scared to take the bike up to these RPMs. But the bike still has torque at 80 miles an hour. I mean, not as much torque as, pretty much any other bike, but it still has the torque you need. Thank you for getting over, sir. So you can absolutely ride at freeway speeds and keep up with traffic. And one of the things I like about the 883 is that it's not too fast and it's not going to make you do something really stupid. So let's talk about comfort. Is it comfortable? Well, it's just about as comfortable as a motorcycle. What can you say? If you do not have a fairing though, it is going to be very uncomfortable if you're going at freeway speeds for long periods of time. Before I got my fairing here, 80 miles an hour was rough. Because you act like a sail and you put extra strain on the bike and you got to twist the throttle even harder and you keep going. It's annoying. It's really annoying. And I commute pretty often. So I've just bit the bullet and got a fairing, even though I don't really like them. It takes all the wind off of my chest and allows the bike to sail at 85 miles an hour much more smoothly. Yeah, if your commute's going to be far, you probably want a bike with a nice comfy seat, because they honestly don't make Sportster seats that are that plush and comfortable. They're much more of a sporty bike. They have a lot more aggressive seat options available. A lot of people do stunting on Sportsters, just like Dynas. But there's not a lot of big plush options for seats. So if comfort is the main thing you want, you probably should go for a bigger bike that has a bigger seat. So in conclusion, in summary, is it safe? No, it's a motorcycle. Is it fun? Absolutely it is. It's a motorcycle. And you're a skinny motorcycle because you can split. Look at that. Whee! Can it keep up with the freeway? Yes, it can. And I've actually made a video talking about if the 883 can handle freeway speeds. So that'll be up there. Go check that out. Is it comfortable? Not all that comfortable. I mean, if you're riding alone all the time and you can get some good suspension, you can make it a comfortable ride. You can find a decent seat that you like. But if your commute's only like 20-30 miles, it's not that bad. But if you want to up your comfort level while going freeway speeds, fairing is where it's at. I think I've covered just about everything I wanted to touch on. If you're thinking about buying a motorcycle, I highly recommend taking the motorcycle safety course. But after you do that course, go get your motorcycle. They're freaking awesome. But you can pick yourself up a cheap 883 for like $2,500, $3,000. I hope this video has been helpful to somebody. I know people do their research before they buy bikes. They want to know if it's going to suit them. So if you're doing that, I hope you found this helpful. Thank you for coming to check out my channel. Check out my other videos. Give me a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Really helps me out. And until the next one, y'all commute safe now, you hear?